So I just rewatched Volkan Oezdemir versus Bogdan Guskov because I sort of fell asleep during this card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to rewatch a bunch of fights, so that's why I'm maybe not going super in depth because yeah, I was super tired. I literally just woke up during the fights like 3 times, so yeah, back to back fucking late weekends. So I'm glad next week's in Australia. But anyway, going on to it, Volkan Oezdemir put on like probably one of his better career performances. I picked him in this fight against Bogdan. I thought Bogdan, I thought this was a step too far for him. You know, short notice against a top 10 UFC light heavyweight. I think he's top 10. Still ranked light heavyweight for your debut. I didn't think Bogdan was on the level of like a Yuri Prohaska who could just debut in here and knock out Oezdemir. But yeah, good performance from Volkan. Bogdan looks so much like Anthony Smith. It's crazy. Like it's really weird how much he looks like him, especially because they're from like completely different parts of the world, but they look so much alike. It's really weird. Like it's like that somebody cloned fucking Anthony Smith and then put him in Uzbekistan. But yeah, really good performance here. Volkan just he actually shot a takedown. We don't really see him use his offensive grappling very often, so that was cool to see. Literally fucking slam Bogdan. Then Bogdan did get back to his feet, but then he got clipped. And then, yeah, after he got clipped, it was pretty much over. He got beat on the ground and then got his neck taken. But yeah, really good performance from Volkan Oezdemir. It's good to see him get a win. I think he's an underrated guy. He's had some pretty bad losses lately. Not like bad losses as in he's losing to bad fighters, but like he's just been on a few skids here and there, on and off. But I think he's a good fighter. And I'm glad he's like getting some wins now because he takes some pretty tough fights, which you got to respect him for. But I don't know who you do him against next. Maybe you rebook him versus Azamat Murzakanov. He didn't really take much damage in this fight, but yeah, still good performance from Volkan Oezdemir here. Just he in his mind this was probably a rematch against Anthony Smith. He's like, I'm not losing to Anthony Smith again. So he was probably so motivated. He's like, probably when he's seen like the big Marcel post or the post for when they put up the photo of him versus opponent, he's like, what the fuck? Like he probably literally thought to his head, oh my god, I'm fighting Anthony Smith again. I can redeem that loss. He's a guy. Honestly, looks like Anthony Smith if you removed all his like front tattoos and only kept the back tats. Like I don't know. Then somebody needs to edit Anthony Smith's tattoos onto Bogdan Guskov. I hope Bogdan Guskov goes on a run because I want to see him versus Anthony Smith just for the shits and gigs. That'd be so funny because they actually look so much alike. But yeah, good performance here from Volkan Oezdemir. He's think he's on a 1 fight winning streak now. I think so. Yeah, he's only on one win because he did lose to Nikita Krylov. But I'm glad for him. Happy for him to get a win here, especially in front of the French crowd. I know he's Swiss, but they loved him. They'll cheer anyone. So yeah, it was good that he got a win in front of a non-hostile crowd. And for Bogdan Guskov, I don't know where the fuck do you, who do you give this guy next? Because you've just given him a ranked fighter for his debut. And then are you gonna give him like a fucking bottom feeder level light heavyweight? I guess it'll show the level difference, but yeah, he landed some big shots, but Volkan took him pretty well. So yeah, but yeah, good performance here from Volkan Oezdemir. It was good to see him show off some offensive wrestling. So it looks like he's working on making his game more well-rounded, which you love to see from him there. But yeah, really good performance. There's not really much else you can say. It was a pretty quick fight. Like wasn't like an instant fucking finish, but it didn't go for too long. Which his nickname is No Time, so yeah, I guess it all makes sense. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.